From the very beginning, the quality of an apple is shaped long before it ever enters a factory. And modern apple production is built on the idea that precision at the farm level determines excellence at every stage that follows. Apple orchards today are no longer just rows of trees growing naturally. They are carefully designed agricultural systems where science, technology, and experience combine to guide each apple toward its best possible form. Farmers select specific apple varieties based on climate, soil composition, and intended end use, whether the apples are meant for fresh consumption, slicing, baking, or dessert production. Every tree is positioned to receive optimal sunlight, airflow, and irrigation, ensuring consistent growth and reducing the risk of disease. Throughout the growing season, orchard managers closely monitor soil moisture, nutrient levels, and plant health. Drip irrigation systems deliver water directly to the roots, minimizing waste while ensuring each tree receives exactly what it needs. Fertilization is precisely calculated to encourage healthy fruit development without compromising flavor or texture. Pest management strategies are increasingly focused on sustainability, using targeted treatments and biological controls rather than broad chemical applications. This careful balance protects both the apple crop and the surrounding environment, resulting in cleaner, safer fruit that requires minimal intervention later in the factory. As the apples mature, timing becomes one of the most critical factors. Harvesting too early can lead to underdeveloped flavor, while harvesting too late can reduce shelf life and structural integrity. Modern orchards rely on maturity testing, sugar content measurements, and firmness checks to determine the perfect harvest window. When the time arrives, apples are picked with great care, either by trained workers or assisted by harvesting equipment designed to minimize bruising. Each apple is handled gently, because even minor damage at this stage can affect its performance during processing. Once harvested, speed and temperature control play a vital role in preserving quality. Apples are placed into ventilated bins that allow air circulation and prevent heat buildup. They are transported quickly to the processing facility, often within hours, to reduce exposure to environmental stress. During transit, temperature conditions are carefully managed to slow respiration and maintain freshness. This seamless transition from orchard to factory ensures that the apples arrive in nearly the same condition as when they were picked from the tree. Inside the factory, precision continues at an even higher level. The receiving area is designed to assess and protect the incoming fruit. Apples are weighed, recorded, and visually inspected to ensure they meet quality standards. Any fruit showing signs of excessive damage, decay, or contamination is immediately removed from the process. This initial screening prevents lower quality apples from affecting the efficiency of the production line and protects the integrity of the final product. The washing stage is one of the most important steps in transforming fresh apples into factory-ready ingredients. Apples travel along stainless steel conveyors into washing systems that use filtered water combined with gentle mechanical action. Rotating brushes remove dust, soil, and natural residues without harming the apple's skin. The process is designed to be thorough yet delicate, ensuring hygiene while preserving the apple's natural protective surface. Water quality is constantly monitored and recycled through filtration systems, reflecting both food safety standards and environmental responsibility. After washing, the apples enter the sorting and grading phase, where modern technology takes center stage. Advanced optical sorting systems use high-speed cameras, lasers, and sensors to examine every apple individually. In a fraction of a second, these systems evaluate size, shape, color uniformity, and surface defects. Apples are then categorized with remarkable accuracy, ensuring that each one is directed toward its most suitable use. Perfectly shaped apples may be selected for premium desserts or whole presentations, while those with minor imperfections are routed to slicing or cooking processes where appearance is less critical. This intelligent sorting is essential for minimizing waste and maximizing value. Instead of discarding apples that are slightly irregular, factories can repurpose them efficiently, ensuring that nearly every harvested apple contributes to a finished product. This approach not only improves profitability, but also supports sustainability by reducing food loss at the processing stage. Throughout sorting and handling, apples are protected from unnecessary stress. Conveyor speeds, drop heights, and contact surfaces are carefully engineered to prevent bruising. Soft padding, controlled angles, and smooth transitions keep the apples moving gently through the system. Temperature and humidity levels are maintained within specific ranges to prevent dehydration or condensation, both of which can affect quality. For apples destined for dessert production, additional preparation steps may follow, but the foundation of quality has already been established by the time they reach this point. The consistency achieved through precision farming and smart processing ensures that apples behave predictably during peeling, slicing, and cooking. Uniform sugar content, moisture levels, and firmness allow automated machines to operate efficiently, producing consistent results batch after batch. What makes this entire process remarkable is how seamlessly traditional agriculture blends with modern technology. The farmer's understanding of seasons, soil, and plant behavior works alongside data-driven systems and automated machinery. Decisions made in the orchard influence how apples respond to washing, sorting, and processing, creating a continuous chain of quality control from tree to factory floor. This integration also enhances food safety. By maintaining strict standards at every step, from cultivation to handling, the risk of contamination is significantly reduced. Traceability systems allow factories to track apples back to their source, providing accountability and transparency throughout the supply chain. If an issue arises, it can be identified and addressed quickly without disrupting the entire production system. In the end, the success of modern apple dessert production relies on this meticulous attention to detail long before the dessert itself is created. Precision farming ensures that apples grow with the right balance of sweetness, texture, and durability. Smart processing preserves those qualities through careful handling, advanced cleaning, and intelligent sorting. Together, these systems guarantee that when apples finally reach the dessert-making stage, they are not just ingredients, but carefully cultivated products shaped by months of thoughtful planning and technological precision. By respecting the apple at every stage of its journey, modern factories are able to deliver desserts that taste fresh, look appealing, and meet high standards of safety and consistency. What appears on the consumer's plate as a simple apple dessert is, in reality, the result of an intricate and highly controlled process that begins in the orchard and continues seamlessly through the factory. Proving that quality is never accidental, it is engineered step by step. Once apples have passed through the stages of careful cultivation, harvesting, cleaning, and sorting, they enter a new phase of their journey where modern automation and controlled processing transform them into finished desserts. This stage is where consistency, safety, and flavor are no longer left to chance but are engineered through precision machinery, standardized procedures, and constant monitoring. The goal is simple yet demanding: to ensure that every apple dessert, regardless of when or where it is produced, delivers the same taste, texture, and quality to the consumer. The transformation begins with preparation, where apples are peeled, cored, and sliced using automated systems designed for accuracy and efficiency. These machines are calibrated to handle thousands of apples per hour while maintaining uniformity in size and shape. Uniform slicing is critical, as even slight variations can affect cooking time and texture. When slices are too thick, they may remain undercooked. When too thin, they can break down or lose structure. Automation eliminates these inconsistencies, producing apple pieces that behave predictably during cooking and baking. Throughout this preparation phase, temperature control plays a crucial role. Apples are kept in cool environments to slow enzymatic activity that causes browning and flavor loss. Conveyor belts, cutting stations, and holding areas are often housed in climate-controlled rooms, ensuring that fruit remains fresh even as it moves rapidly through the production line. In many facilities, natural anti-oxidation treatments are applied to the apple slices, preserving their color without altering taste. These treatments allow apples to maintain a fresh appearance, which is essential for both visual appeal and consumer perception. As the apples move in the dessert-making stage, automation becomes even more prominent. Industrial mixers combine apple slices or purees with carefully measured ingredients such as sugar, spices, syrups, or dairy components. Every ingredient is weighed and added according to standardized recipes stored in digital control systems. This precision ensures that flavor profiles remain consistent across batches, regardless of production volume. The same apple pie filling produced today will taste identical to one produced weeks or months later, reinforcing brand reliability. Cooking and baking represent one of the most transformative moments in the process. Large-scale ovens, kettles, or steam systems apply heat evenly and predictably, allowing apples to soften while retaining their natural structure. Sensors continuously measure temperature, humidity, and cooking time, making real-time adjustments to maintain optimal conditions. This level of control prevents common problems such as overcooking, uneven texture, or flavor loss. Automation ensures that each dessert receives exactly the amount of heat required, no more and no less. Food safety is deeply embedded in every step of automated dessert production. Modern factories operate under strict hygiene protocols designed to minimize human contact and reduce the risk of contamination. Equipment is made from food-grade materials and is cleaned regularly through automated cleaning systems. These systems circulate sanitizing solutions through pipes, mixers, and cutting machines, ensuring that every surface meets safety standards without slowing production. Workers in the facility follow controlled movement patterns, protective clothing requirements, and sanitation checkpoints to further protect the product. After cooking, the desserts enter a cooling phase that is just as important as the heating process. Rapid cooling prevents bacterial growth and stabilizes texture, locking in the dessert structure and flavor. Cooling tunnels and chilled air systems are precisely engineered to bring temperatures down quickly and evenly. Automation ensures that desserts do not linger too long in unsafe temperature zones, which is critical for both safety and shelf life. Packaging is where automation truly demonstrates its value in consistency and efficiency. Desserts are portioned into containers with exact measurements, ensuring uniform serving sizes. Sealing machines protect the product from air, moisture, and external contaminants. Labels are applied automatically, providing accurate information about ingredients, nutritional values, and expiration dates. Barcode systems track each package, allowing manufacturers to monitor inventory, trace products, and manage distribution with precision. Quality control remains active throughout this entire process. Sensors, cameras, and sampling systems continuously check for deviations in appearance, weight, or packaging integrity. If an issue is detected, the system can alert operators or automatically remove affected products from the line. This proactive approach reduces waste and ensures that only desserts meeting standards reach consumers. The benefits of automation extend beyond consistency and safety. Efficiency gained through automated production allows factories to meet high demand without sacrificing quality. Large volumes of apple desserts can be produced in relatively short periods, making it possible to supply supermarkets, bakeries, and food service providers on a reliable schedule. At the same time, automation reduces physical strain on workers, shifting their roles towards supervision, quality assurance, and system maintenance. Another key advantage of modern automated dessert production is shelf life management. Through controlled cooking, rapid cooling, and airtight packaging, apple desserts can remain fresh for extended periods, without the need for excessive preservatives. This balance between freshness and longevity is essential in today's global food supply chain, where products may travel long distances before reaching the consumer. Automation also supports innovation. Once systems are in place, manufacturer can adjust recipes, portion sizes, or packaging formats with minimal disruption. New dessert variations can be tested and scaled quickly, allowing producers to respond to changing consumer preferences. Whether introducing reduced sugar options, new flavor combinations, or different textures, automated systems provide the flexibility needed to evolve while maintaining core quality standards. Ultimately, automated dessert production represents the culmination of everything that began in the orchard. Apples that were carefully grown and selected are transformed through a process that values precision over guesswork and control over chance. Every slice, every filling, and every packaged dessert reflects a system designed to deliver reliability and trust. Consumers may only see the final product, but behind it lies a complex network of machines, data, and human expertise working together. By removing variability and reinforcing hygiene, modern factories ensure that apple desserts are not only delicious but also safe and dependable. This consistency builds consumer confidence and allows brands to maintain their reputation across markets and over time. What begins as a natural fruit becomes a refined dessert through automation that respects the apple's qualities while enhancing its potential. In this way, automated dessert production does more than process food. It transforms agricultural abundance into accessible, enjoyable products that fit seamlessly into modern life. From busy households to commercial kitchens, these desserts deliver comfort and quality, made possible by a production system that blends technology, safety, and culinary tradition into a single, continuous flow from factory to table.